Get ready to witness the extraordinary feats of the most ingenious construction workers who are truly at another level. From lightning-fast road markings to defying gravity on skyscrapers, these individuals showcase unmatched skills. Watch as they push their abilities to the limit in a project that will leave you in awe. The female team's exceptional working style, the precision of a remote-operated pile-driving machine, and the artistry in hand. Decorating walls are all in the name of construction excellence. Stay tuned for a 40-second journey into the world of construction brilliance. This is Most Ingenious Construction Workers That Are at Another Level. These guys' amazing abilities allow them to save a few hours at a building site. Never before have road markings been painted on asphalt with such speed. There are times when you have to work quickly because one strong wave can destroy your welding and force you to start over. Because his colleague isn't scared to stand down there, this bricklayer has been defying gravity for a while. It appears that those without the instinct for self-preservation build skyscrapers, even though those who work below are equally brave. A lifesaver when supplies of shingles are scarce, he may quickly become well known for his beats. Another one of those guys on the building site who is wasting his talent. Does that beat feel familiar to you? Check out how this device has elevated plastering to a whole new level. The final touches are all that are needed. It will assist you in laying the pavers as uniformly as possible. Nevertheless, it will never be as quick as these men. Their line of work, composing, is arguably the most soothing in the world. A tower atop a mountain where the enormous TV antenna needs to be mounted. A few courageous laborers and the antenna itself. See how well they handle this difficulty. The simplest and least obvious design concepts are always the greatest. For example, using a sponge can help you save a lot of money on finishes. This is a brick-making technology invented by Indian laborers. Of course, a tape measure is a useful tool, but true experts can get by with what they have on hand. For everyone who is sick of doing the daily office grind, here is a video. Excavator working level without having to exit the cabin to fix a broken track. And boarding the barge in this manner. Even though this universe is devoid of supervillains, Spidey manages to make use of his abilities. These individuals pick the carpets over healthy knees when given the option. When they are opened, they are as delighted as the passengers. Take a look at these laborers as they observe the tunnel boring machine emerging. How a house on wheels ought to appear. Look at the expert craftsmanship that this pro has accomplished. It's just as soothing to watch experts install a pool cover as it is to swim in that very pool. You know, since he's making money for the ones that do landscaping, magic, and it fits just right. His colleague was there to lend a helping hand to the operator below who was in desperate need. We're starting a project today that will push their abilities to the limit. The female team's working style is simply exceptional. Old metal surfaces can be free of rust by using the fire ring. When the amazing coating of rock-hard foam dries, it will help hold the pile even more securely. This worker can only remotely operate the pile-driving machine with the use of ropes, using all of his dexterity. Even if it's merely a basic plastic implement, it continues to be the most dependable tool for construction workers. A pipeline will transfer the blended cement from the mixer to the mold where it will be poured. A diligent worker won't even leave a single leaf on his job. He worked on a very thorough project, not that I could determine if it was artificial wood. It's amazing how smoothly these workers are applying the concrete layer. It demonstrates their accuracy and skill. You guys must get a kick out of seeing him work that way. I like how this employee recycles plastic bottles. It's amazing how skillfully the craftsman uses the tool to shape off layers of wood. This guy has worked in construction and has never missed a nail. He appears fearful that even a small delay would cause the wall to collapse on top of him. This guy can make it shine brilliantly with a few simple dance moves with the window glass. This is a rather clever way to replace damaged tiles. This is the kind of slightly loose consistency that characterizes perfectly mixed concrete. One can tell how wealthy the project's owner is just by looking at it. It produces clean, uniform grooves with a rich texture when it is dragged. Blocks of dirt are as easy for the excavator to slice through as an avocado. The wood's grain patterns will be visible once this master craftsman burns it. An inventive method for controlling the transport vehicle's load capacity. This spreading machine for soil not only looks amazing, but it also works incredibly well. To firmly anchor the bricks and stop any fissures from arising, sand is packed into the spaces between them. Her skills are at least as good as those of any other male construction worker. The only thing these guys have to do is feed the cement into the machine. The rest will be handled automatically. This guy has an amazing tool for creating patterns. All you have to do is attach it to the wall painting tool to make it function well. It could tumble to the ground if it is not rolled gently with both hands. These laborers successfully stop a falling tree to show off the excavator's capabilities. Every construction worker should have a gypsum mold and a portable gypsum spreading gear like these. Only the most skilled craftsmen dare to work with the incredibly valuable redwood plank. The worker needs to practice this technique a lot to do it. His working stance is swift and accurate, akin to Spider-Man. These laborers are calm and meticulous as they complete the last part of the concrete project. This girl's job is made so much simpler and easier by her fantastic mortar mixing gadget. Without question, the greatest way to join two pieces of wood is this. In addition to working on building sites, he also manages the machine that performs the task for him. This guy's smooth concrete layer is formed through each of his pools. The flower garden is made to appear much brighter and more prominent by the genuinely inventive design. You can make a wrench like this man from the bolt if you misplace your own. 3 or 4 members of the cementing crew can be replaced by this cement-soothing robot. His work approach is devoid of superfluous motion. This guy drives a special car that he uses only to scrape floors. The ideal method for filling in the space between huge wooden boards is to use a beam puller. It never occurred to me that cutting bricks would be so simple. Specialists always have amazing equipment. The best approach to stop snow and ice from accumulating on the roof is to use fire to melt it off. This employee will demonstrate to you what an artist's hand produces on a piece of art. A single excavator fitted with a specialized arm can take the place of a whole railway construction crew. These construction workers may pour concrete directly onto the roof without worrying about spills because of the pre-installed iron mold. This wooden rod is quite basic. This employee gives his work genuine satisfaction. At maximum power, this robotic snow shovel can produce a snow rainbow. His creation of a tiling pattern is incredibly captivating, akin to an optical illusion. I could spend all day watching this worker work. It's quite fulfilling. This laborer is meticulous and determined in his moves since he takes pride in his brick. Doing what she loves is what matters, even when the job may be somewhat demanding and dangerous. This laborer is distributing chocolate across the street. This expert engineer manipulates the machine arm as easily as if it were a claw machine. Without coming into contact with the worker's hand, it may precisely cut the stone. This machine is incredibly precise. Did the casinos teach him this tray stacking method? In the field, some machines greatly simplify everything. We are grateful to the inventors. These people look like soldiers, which makes me think of military training exercises. That concludes today's incredible exhibition. Let us know which section most amazed you. Since she no longer has faith in her, the girl completely created and decorated her room by hand. When that person sits in that car, his relaxing process officially begins. Before figuring out how to patch it up, the hole must be sealed with tape. His running style gave the impression that he was trying to flee a fire. This construction worker's skill set is so impressive that I could even shine a mirror up there. This craftsman decorates the wall by hand. He does not rely on machinery for assistance. A straightforward task, yet he nevertheless showcases his style. He can effortlessly move enormous bricks thanks to the combination of wheels and a claw machine. One person cannot lift the weight of steel cables, but fortunately, this guy has his friend to assist him. When they can use human strength to pull the crane up the mountain, they can demonstrate the power of teamwork. The cement coating is being sprayed carefully in between the 2 bricks that have already been set. It appears that these individuals function as a very cohesive team. As we wrap up this incredible showcase of construction mastery, we hope you've been inspired by the skill, precision, and innovation displayed by these extraordinary workers. If you've enjoyed the journey into their world, don't miss out on more mind-blowing content. Subscribe to our channel for regular updates on the latest feats and innovations in the world of construction. Join us in celebrating the brilliance of these workers who truly operate at another level. Hit that subscribe button now and stay tuned for more awe-inspiring stories. Thanks for watching.